Alright, I hope you guys are doing good. We're talking about CD Projekt Red and the whole issue that's happened with pretty much everything that is on. Um, I'm pretty sure everybody who's in the gaming community has known by now what's going on, and I'm just giving my take on it. I think the reason why they brought it out so prematurely is mainly to get the Christmas sales. If it was up to me, well, the game in question, of course, is CD Projekt Red News Project. Uh, Cyberpunk 2077. I have it for PC. Most of the big problems, from what I'm gathering, even though there are problems now, just I believe either today or yesterday, I just saw that you can't have a certain amount of items on you, or your game will corrupt. Which is, I guess that's the next latest issue. A friend of mine told me it was one time he was sneaking up on somebody in the game and he broke their neck and it exploded. Leave in the comments, leave in the comment section if anything like that ever happened to you. Did like you shoot somebody and did they turn into water? I don't know. But yeah, one of the things why I could see is the reason why they did it was because they wanted to just get that Christmas money. And they try to, I guess they try to coast the idea of the pretty much the situation that gamers and consumers of games live in now, is that we live in that patch era where you can just patch a game. You can release a game that's not finished, and then, or you release a game and then you assume that there's oversight, and then the community pretty much tells you where the oversight is, and then you just address that over the course of the months. And that's pretty much what we live in. That and the DLC, digital DLC, downloadable content. Well, more. What should I say? More game for your game, I suppose. So we expect that if a game comes out, there's going to be more to it. So that's the stuff that that's the era that we live in now. But yes, that's why I think they did it. Was it a sour move? Yes, they shouldn't have done it. Do they deserve the backlash? Yes, they should. They should, all of it, in my opinion. But I hope that they I guess, well, I want to say I hope that they learn from this. If they want to keep business, they would. But who knows? But who knows how this is actually going to turn out? From what I'm seeing is that they should have, because they're having two major patches coming up. If you read their apology letter and everything, or if you kept up to date with it, they have two patches coming out. They're working on fixing some things that should have been fixed before the game was released. And those two patches are coming out in January and February. So most people believe, which everybody thought at this point, well, at least I thought at this point, that's when it was going to be released. I was like, once when I seen that they were not going to get the November date, which usually what you want to get is because you want to get those Black Friday sales, you want to get the Christmas sales, and that's it. So I thought either the last of the first quarter or second quarter. It's probably sometime in April. I think probably sometime in April would have been best. Not necessarily February, maybe April, just to make sure that it's running perfectly. Because everybody's been waiting for this game for 8 years. Highly anticipated game, and we could have waited another year, so 9 years. But I guess they just wanted that. They really wanted that money, I suppose. That's the only reason why I can see it. Everything else just seems too silly. Any other reason? But yeah, PS4 just pulled down the game. I'm sure Xbox did as well. Everybody's able to get refunds with their digital and hard copies. So there's that. If you really can't play the game, I know there's some people that don't have that many issues. Me, I ran into issues. I got another PC, so I ran into issues. Nobody exploded on my copy, but I ran into frame drop issues, floating objects, those things that shouldn't happen. Things you see in a Bethesda game. When's the next freaking Skyrim coming out, or whatever you're gonna call it? But yeah, But that is, yeah. I think the last time you've seen something, I guess that shouldn't have been released like this. Well, I guess you wouldn't really necessarily, if you know your history of gaming, you know, ET is always the thing that people talk about. But you know, a game that was just so horrible that generally, if you released a really bad or non-functioning game, generally your game, you know, generally you didn't hear from that. You didn't hear from that company anymore. But you know, we live in a world of patches, so there's that. Take it as you will. This is you know, in a way, this is kind of like a perfect way to just sum up 2020, since 2020 has been such a crazy year. CD Projekt Red doing this move just kind of like puts and this happens, you know, dealing with COVID, or however you take it, dealing with, you know, elections in America and over UK, and you know, any other place, however you want to take that. Yeah, it's one of them, you know, just a nice little stamp on it. Hopefully in 2021, hopefully, you know, hope in the first quarter or something like that, you know, some things kind of stabilizes, but we'll see. But aside from that, I'm having a pretty good time. I do it on Twitch. Follow me on Twitch to watch my gameplay of CD Projekt Red's, you know, latest game. Twitch.tv/timmythecook. I couldn't get Tim the Cook. You know, which is what my YouTube is. All the links will be in the description box below. But yes, this is quite the episode. I'm curious on what's going to be next. You know, hopefully, we're kind of done, and hopefully CD Projekt. I'm certain that CD Projekt Red is hard at work, because this is kind of a letdown. They wanted that Christmas money. Now it seems like Santa's taking it all back because you guys were too naughty. But yes, this was a bad move. To say the least. But yes, that is my take on it. Yep, did it dolo today. You know, I've been just too busy, and eventually I'll get one of the fellas to come back on to help me co-host it. But I hope you guys are staying safe. If you like what you heard, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell notification so you know the next time I'm posting. Join me on Twitch. I'm going to be on there a lot playing games. I talk about games here. I'm going to play games over there. I might even edit the videos and come and put them over here, you know, for you guys' consumption. You guys stay safe, keep gaming, or keep warm. It's the Christmas season. Happy holidays. You guys take care. Peace.